A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of international tensions, the United States and South Korea have issued urgent calls for North Korea to withdraw its troops from Russia, as fears grow over their potential involvement in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The U.S. envoy to the United Nations, Robert Wood, delivered a stark warning, stating that if North Korean forces were to engage in combat in Ukraine, they would surely return in body bags. This alarming statement comes amidst reports that as many as 10,000 North Korean soldiers have been deployed to Russia, potentially preparing for action against Ukrainian forces. The military alliance between Russia and North Korea has intensified as the war in Ukraine continues to drag on, raising concerns that the deployment of North Korean troops could signify a significant and dangerous escalation in the conflict. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, speaking at the Pentagon, echoed calls for the withdrawal of North Korean troops, emphasizing that they would become legitimate military targets if they were to engage in combat against Ukraine. Austin stated, "North Korean troops would be co-belligerents, and you have every reason to believe that they will be killed and wounded as a result of battle." Wood's warnings were even more explicit as he addressed the UN Security Council, advising North Korean leader Kim Jong-un to reconsider the decision to support Russia and Ukraine. He cautioned that engaging in such reckless and dangerous behavior could lead to devastating consequences for North Korea. Despite the calls for withdrawal, Austin acknowledged the likelihood that Russia would proceed with its plans, further complicating the situation. South Korea's Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun expressed concern that the North Korean deployment could escalate security threats on the Korean peninsula, particularly if Pyongyang were to seek technological assistance from Russia for its weapons programs, including tactical nuclear weapons and intercontinental ballistic missiles. However, Kim maintained Seoul's long-standing policy of not supplying weapons to active conflict zones, despite pressure from Washington and Kyiv to reconsider this stance. The situation has been further exacerbated by North Korea's recent testing of an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, which reached a record altitude of over 7,000 kilometers and flew for an unprecedented duration of 1 hour and 26 minutes. The Pentagon has reported that a small number of North Korean troops are already stationed in Russia's Kursk region, where Ukrainian forces have been engaged in a ground offensive. Reports indicate that North Korean troops are positioned just 30 miles from the Ukrainian border, raising alarms about their potential involvement in the conflict. While Russian President Vladimir Putin has not confirmed the presence of North Korean troops, Moscow's UN envoy Vasily Nebenzia dismissed claims as barefaced lies, accusing Western nations of spreading disinformation. The UN has expressed serious concern over the deployment, but has been unable to independently verify the reports. In a related development, North Korean Foreign Minister Cho Sun-hui was in Moscow for strategic talks with Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov, while China's top diplomat, Wang Yi, engaged in discussions about the Ukraine crisis with Russian officials in Beijing. The U.S. and South Korean warnings come amid intelligence reports suggesting that North Korean troops could soon be deployed to Donetsk to join Russian forces. Ukrainian officials have indicated that North Korean soldiers may be disguised as Russian troops, complicating the battlefield dynamics. As the situation continues to evolve, the international community remains on high alert, with calls for diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and prevent further military conflict. The implications of North Korea's involvement in Ukraine could have far-reaching consequences for regional and global stability, as nations grapple with the potential fallout from this alarming development. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.